under attack. Need help.
Yeesh. That's a lot of green.
I'm going to forget to do that thing.
Yeah, you will.
Yep.
Hi, kitty.
I was gonna say, remind us. What the hell?
What was that?
That's his
Team beeped.
No.
delete button.
Well, I just
Makes
hit-
it easier to see where the clap was, because the clap looks very similar to everything else.
You gotta ask everybody to pull their pants down to see what the clap is.
Man, I also clapped
Quit,
for no reason. Yeah, that probably doesn't help.
Kevin, you need to quit looking like you are a bunch of claps then.
For real.
I don't know what that means. But
Oh, look at
I'll
this
try my
idiot!
best.
Look like a bunch of claps.
Talking so loud, Kevin.
Huh?
Oh, God. I said quit
Huh?
talking so
What?
loud.
What?
Okay.
Watch that, you say?
Hello, adventurer.
Hey, do you have a C fact?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, maybe a little
Hey,
louder.
can somebody turn Kevin up?
Yeah, hold on.
Ryan just gets up.
I was literally say, if you beep yourself, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I see him reach over for it. I know what button it is. I can see it over there.
Yeah,
It's that one.
it's that one.
Ryan's tired of your shit, Kevin. He has to live with
I
you
know.
and work with you.
I know.
I don't,
Not really work.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
No, it's been, what,
Podcast.
6 years since I worked with you?
I left Kroger in 2014, so it's been almost 7.
Yeah.
It'll be 7 in May, I think.
Right, Cat?
Congratulations.
Now look at me
How
getting
do
hit.
you like that case?
Getting hit by doors at work. It's good. Heats my phone like a motherfucker though.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing.
Oh, I woke up the other day and I guess it was charging. I woke up and I grabbed my phone. I'm like, this is really warm. I was like, why are you
Yeah.
so warm?
I mean, I bought it 2 years ago, so.
I just need to get it off. I'm having problems getting it off.
Ah, that sucks.
This is
Yeah.
really
Speaking
warm
of
and I
getting
need
off.
to get it off.
I said what I said.
Chris is just shaking his head in disappointment. Like, I left Florida for
I get
this.
I get that from my own parents. You think that can affect me?
Hey, I gotta catch a flight, guys. I'll see you later.
Me too.
Somehow it hurts more when it's Chris instead of your parents.
It does hurt more when it's Chris.
He's your space dad.
He is my space father. We need help.
Our Father who art in space.
Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed thy dice rolls are.
Hey, Alex.
What?
Maybe I shouldn't do it.
Hey,
'cause I'm
what,
sick.
Des?
Show us how to get
Yeah.
down.
Oh, God.
Give me a C. Give me a C. Give me another C fact now.
There. All right. What he said.
That one was much better. None of this seems manufactured. My C word for the day is cannon. Did you guys know that the term cannon is derived from the old Italian word cannone, which means large tube.
Racist and Italian.
It sounds tasty.
Cannone.
Oh, you
Cannone.
still did the hate.
Yeah, it means large tube.
Kevin almost just
Check out my
malfunctioned.
cannon.
Oh, that is so funny. It's called large tube.
What else does it
right,
mean?
well-
That was my nickname in high school.
What?
That's his nickname. He said that's his nickname in high school.
Okay.
Ah,
We should have been friends in high school.
Hey.
The early history of cannons, like firearms, cannons are descendant from the fire lance, which is a gunpowder-filled tube attached to the end of a spear and used as a flamethrower. Shrapnel was sometimes placed inside of the barrel so that it would fly out together with the flames.
That seems dangerous.
cannons seem dangerous, Kevin. Grow a backbone.
That's unneedlessly aggressive.
No.
Just walk up to a cannon and just say, "You can't hurt me."
Yeah,
So-
I can't hurt you.
Do you know anything about like the people that get shot out of cannons? Like, doesn't that hurt?
Hold on. Does it hurt?
To get shot out of a cannon.
Oh, is he really Googling this?
Shot out. No. Out.
I'm sorry to tell you, Des, but it doesn't say that in this Wikipedia page.
It's a very intense sensation. Very few human beings get to feel that sensation, except for fighter jet pilots or an astronaut.
It's like cannon facts. Did you know it hurts to be shot out of a cannon?
I'd imagine it's a lot of like just sudden like G-force because you're moving from like a stop position to fast as fuck.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to sound dumber than than I already
please,
do.
go on.
Please, that was
Okay, all
entertaining.
right. I'll just say it. So you know how when like you jump down from a high like spot and then like you get all that like pressure on your feet when you land? Is that just that in
Yeah.
reverse?
I think that's just
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty much the same. Like, if you imagine
Okay.
that the ground was...
Pushing you?
Yeah, pushing you the speed that you were falling.
Okay. All right. Please tell us more. I derailed.
The term specifically refers to a gun designed to fire a 42-pound shot, as opposed to a demi-cannon, which would fire a 32-pound shot, a culverin, which would fire an 18-pound shot, or a demi-culverin, which would fire a 9-pound shot. So, that's what we learned about cannons today.
Nice.
Cannone!
Cannone!
I have another question. The pounds you're talking about, is that similar to like calibers? Like, you know?
no. I think it's just the weight.
It's the
Okay.
weight of the...
Literally the weight
yeah.
of the ball.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking a gun. I'm like, that would suck if
I
there's like a
imagine
9
the
pound.
caliber. The caliber depends on how big the cannon is.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Like
thanks
a
for the
50 cal,
fact.
this would be like 1,000 cal.
No.
I don't know how that works. I'm just making stuff up. I'm just a Snapple fact.
Whoa! Hey!
Yeah,
Bite
Kevin,
your
you're being a
tongue.
real cannone.
I like how every time he does it, he has to have like that little.
You have to do
pinch
it.
You gotta-
or the
can't-
hand motion.
You can't do an Italian that kind of like
bad Italian
a bad
accent
Italian
without having the
accent. You
fingers.
have to do the hand thing. It's just that's just the thing that has to happen.
You should have seen what I was doing with my hands when I did that bad New York accent.
Oh God!
God, that was what?
He was just flipping everyone
years
off.
ago.
At this point.
Flip everybody up. I'm walking here.
Well, from that, I think we should recap what happened last week.
Yeah, what happened last week?
Does anybody want to start off?
I don't.
Well, actually, I guess
wasn't
mine's
asking you,
dependent
Chris.
on what Kevin says he did.
Well, here, I'll
What?
start us off. We the group took a lovely train ride through the countryside of the ship.
Yeah, that. We did that. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then we got attacked.
Unfortunately, we got attacked by some rapscallions.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to do one thing and failed miserably, and that was I tried to disarm someone. And instead, I just basically, I did not throw it, but I used my tack lash and just kind of flailed it in the wind. And that's all I did.
I did try to do something and then failed miserably by rolling a 1. But it still kind of worked out. It didn't help anybody, but it kind of worked out.
And that thing was,
I threw a grenade.
yeah.
And by threw, I mean what I said was he like went to go throw it and then bobbled it and then hit it over.
He like punted it, like, oh no.
Sev, he got to do one thing that he successfully did. I ended up taking a good shot on one of the bone troopers that were in the car next to us. Mm-hmm. And then I got shot in return, actually.
So you're down stamina.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'll be fine.
And I don't really think Rats did much last episode at all.
We can move on.
Yeah.
I'll get this in real quick. I know it was a small, like, unimportant detail, but Rats cast a spell called Command Undead and basically got away scot-free. So
yeah,
let's just move on. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, that's just it. I mean, really, it's just commonplace now. It's become such a part of our daily lives now that it feels like it's just, he's using Command Undead again.
Hey, you guys want to see a trick? Oh, yeah.
It's like, we already seen it. Let me guess. Command Undead, right?
I just imagine him coming back as like a street performer.
No, it's something cooler.
Yeah, what is it?
Spike now.
Command Undead.
He's gonna try and make money on the side doing street performances, and we're just like, this again. And I think that was pretty much it. Was there anything that Chris, did you do anything last week?
I did everything else.
Yes. Was carrying everything else. I think I shot a couple of times, but I don't think did I hit anybody?
You hit me.
You played that trooper very well.
Franklin.
Yes, you did.
Good guy.
Franklin
was a cool guy.
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Frank Lind? Oh.
Yeah, Franklin.
He might have got offended had the GM realized. Because he thought his name was Franklin.
I asked Alex in the episode, and it was Franklin.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't listen.
And now everyone knows our secrets. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
so Frank, you left Frank Lind behind. He was gleefully smiling as he knew that he was helping his good buddy,
newfound friend,
Rats. Well, I don't know. He might have. I don't know if he's friends of friends, but he's definitely friends with Rats, and so that saved everybody. And so you go speeding away through this main corridor. I don't think we actually officially deviated to go through any of the side places, because this grav train that you're on, it runs the entire length of the ship, and there's like multiple. We look at this map here, and it shows this one major transit corridor, and that's like the main highway of this thing. But it branches off just like freeway exits left and right. You can get to virtually anywhere on this ship. As far as you know now, you kind of have like free reign of this thing to go where you will. So what's the plan at this point?
I think our plan was going to the
command
and control decks.
Oof. As long as everyone's
which is number 3 on the map.
As long as everyone's still okay health wise.
That's my worry, is that we've used a lot of. Well, you two have used a lot of spells.
Yeah, that's my worry as well.
I mean, your spells are basically useless, but
well,
your healing ones are, I should say, but like your other ones aren't. Like they really don't do. Like it's just a very unfortunate circumstance you found yourself in.
Maybe I get lucky and like the boss actually does get affected by mind control.
We've seen them. They 100%. That's right. Do not.
We've seen both. Like Raquel's like, no.
One
guys.
has a like a snake coming out of its mouth, and it's just a skull.
Yeah, but he could have a brain in there.
Yeah.
Wait. Does the snake have a brain, and can we use it on the snake?
Okay.
The captain or whatever, like the leader, is actually just a human with a necrovite mask on.
Yeah,
and a plus 20 in disguise.
Yeah. It's Halloween every day on the ship, so they're always dressed in their costumes. They're really just elves
he
or
has
something.
Makes sense. One of those really poorly face painted skeleton like masks on his face.
Yeah, yeah. You couldn't tell from the computer screen, but once you see him, you'll realize it's all fake.
I think our main plan is that we're going to go try and kill one of these bosses and then run away and hide.
That sounds like the plan. Yeah. I think we were going to go after Gerd. What's his name? Is that his name? Gerd?
Gerd.
Now, I will say my concern, though, is these rooms are fairly close to each other. If we go to fight one, how do we know the other one's not going to be alerted and we immediately have to get into a second fight?
We don't.
Okay.
That's just a risk we're going to have to take.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of answers my question then is, you do have the Tomb Robber virus, 2 uses of that, if you felt you needed to rest now or if you just want to press on.
Yeah, I'm ready to press on. I am depleted on spells. Not completely. I have used several spells, but I still have enough for several rounds of combat.
Des, how are you doing on healing spells?
I've got a decent amount of lower level I could always use it on. So, I should be
the
okay.
spell slot situation?
That's also a very important question.
I should be fine. I have a decent amount. For the spells that will be useful, I should be able to cast them.
Classic Wisp ally.
Yeah.
Classic.
Never forget Wisp ally.
I don't think I used
I'm
any
down.
of my...
Let's do this.
Let's get this
All right.
bread.
Well, I think you were flying this boat now, right? Didn't we switch?
Huh? I don't know. I was in the back.
Oh,
Yeah, Rats was piloting.
That's right. I was gonna switch you when I was gonna cast a cool spell, but then
But instead,
That
he's just
sounds
hanging off with one hand and points and then casts it.
yeah.
All
All right, Chris, take us to the bridge.
Taking you to the bridge. So, Rats, you see the other car vanishing off, and you get back to the job at hand, punching up to full speed, and you're moving through these transit corridors. Remember, corrected myself last week, these things are actually much bigger than 25 square. They're like 60 feet square. And as you're progressing through corridor after corridor, you feel that pulsing beat, almost, like you're on a train. And at some point nearing the end of your journey, you notice that where there was these like red subdued lights before, you start to see these like white strobe lights flashing just intermittently. They still maintain the same level of lighting as everything else. There's still that red hue throughout this ship. Not sure what that's all about, but there definitely is some sort of change in the look of the ship at this point.
Is there some type of check we could make on it?
No, you don't really have any access to any sort of computer terminal that would grant you that. You just notice that there's this subtle change in lighting at this point.
Okay.
So after a short
I
trip...
don't have knowledge ships.
You don't have any what?
Knowledge ships.
No knowledge ships.
Oh, you don't?
No, sorry. You'd think I was a pilot, I would, but nope.
So you slowly notice down on the map with the computer that you are approaching your destination. Compared
Keeping our heads
to
down.
compared to other train stations that you've moved into, this one seems to be a terminal. Like there's no pass through. The first one and second one that you stopped at, the track just went right on through. This is an endpoint for the track here.
This is an endpoint.
So
So would that mean to get to the first and second section, you'd have to walk?
yes. Yeah, this terminates right here. So you begin to approach the destination. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before you get here?
What's the plan?
We're invisible to the cameras, so we don't have to worry about that. But I think best course of action is to keep our heads down as long as possible.
Oh, so we don't go in just guns blazing, just shooting
No,
everything.
you can. You go ahead.
Okay. I'll Leroy
On my
Jenkins
mark.
it. Leroy.
Go.
Oh, no.
I think heads down is a great plan. Right?
Yes, that is 100% the way we should proceed with this.
I've been on a ship or two before.
Before?
I've infiltrated a couple ships.
Yeah, but how much do you know about ships?
Well, you see, my knowledge ships is a 0.
Oh, God.
You flew ships, but you have no knowledge of them?
Yeah, whatever ships.
Spacecraft?
Raquel's looking back and forth like...
We let him pilot?
Well, to be fair, he was only pressing one button to do it.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
Was it not you?
Somebody
No,
has to fly the ship while I do everything else.
Yeah. Hey, I shoot. Thank you very much. You just come over to help.
We're
me.
going to be super tactical.
Tactical.
We're going to be like
Tentacle.
looking at waiting for looking for people and then moving up to the next spot. You know, like when they were infiltrating the Death Star.
The what?
Yeah.
The Death Star.
Yeah.
Did I
Do
say
we,
it wrong
like-
the first time?
What's a Death Star, Razel?
It's a
Star
star made of
Wars?
death.
Are all stars technically just made of death?
Pretty much.
Most of them are. If you don't have fire-resistant skin.
How much fire resistance would I need to walk on a star?
Ooh.
Full.
Fire resistance infinity.
Someone Google, does it hurt to walk on a star?
Does it hurt to get shot out of a cannon into a star?
Shoot, I actually had a question and then I distracted myself, so never mind. Damn it.
Oh god, 136 episodes, everybody.
Oh, that's right. We are on episode 1.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we like establishing like hand motions so that we don't have to like even speak?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, all right.
I think we've done that throughout our travels.
We have.
We just haven't done it.
We just
I
haven't
think-
vocalized it.
Yeah.
I think we did it back on Ishtamok when we were trying to go to that that hospital place. I think we did it when we were moving through that area as
okay.
well.
Yeah, when we snuck up on those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rat starts waving his hands around, like gesturing wildly. He's like, "This means help. I'm in trouble."
I think you made that joke.
Oh, really? Call back.
Yeah, it's called a callback, not making the same joke twice on accident.
I'd make a lot of callbacks then.
All right, so
All right,
knowing,
So
yeah.
we're going
move.
to deck 4, which is primary sensor deck, to transfer to the command deck, right?
So this train does terminate on the 3rd floor, so you can get right to command and control decks.
Excellent.
Fuck me.
All right. Well, we look for bad people.
Okay, so you.
What do I see in this train terminal, Chris?
Yeah.
All right, so your
Unique
train
perception
comes
check.
flying in at super
crashes and
speed,
dies.
crashes through the hull, and you go out into space. And you're no longer in a spaceship flying through space. No, you.
I Wonka this bitch.
So this thing comes in at incredible speed, but stops at equally incredible speed. You find yourself again in one of these large open rooms, very similar. I mean, these have a very uniform look throughout the ship. You've been in a room like this 3 times now. Podium in the center. And this, like I said, this one, there's no way to get out except to go back. This is the end of the line for this particular room. So you stroll in, 60-foot high ceilings. You've got the computer console in the middle. You're sitting in this train that's 10 feet tall. You see another arm, a lot of cargo here. But what you see that's different in this room is that there are 3 large creatures that you've seen before. And they look pretty mean. And I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, no.
I rolled perception instead.
I did roll perception instead. I assume because we came in on this Grav-Train, they immediately notice us.
Yes. And
They're
they
like,
are
"Hey, you
not,
see that draft?"
They are not intimidated. What you're fighting, because you've identified this before. I'll flash this on the screen.
Oh, don't flash me.
Oh,
This
it's
is
your
an-
penis.
This is my penis.
And here's
Oh,
your
damn it, not
penis.
again.
And your penis.
Everyone's peeing.
So this is known as an Elikoth. You fought one of these back. You actually fought Samantha's pet Elikoth.
Oh, there's 3 of these?
There's 3 of these.
Guys, I'm going to run out of spells real quick.
We should arrest it. God damn it.
It's 3 meatballs.
Yeah,
It's 3
with,
meatballs. So yeah, everybody roll initiative. Let me get this bad boy thing started up here.
Bad boy me, Chris.
Bad boy, bad boy.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they meatball you?
Ugh.
All right.
Did we? Wait, we lost one of our the last person we had to fight with these with someone Alex commanded. Did it? They got crushed to death.
Oh yeah,
it's Tony.
Tony got crushed to death.
Oh, R.I.P. Tony.
Poor Tony.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Kind of
about that. Yeah.
ironic. The guy named
I said
Tony gets
never
killed by a
forget.
giant space meatball.
Am I like just not? I'm not seeing anything new on the screen.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Oh,
Chris
let me,
hasn't done it
yeah, I didn't move the old
Okay.
players tab here.
Des is so impatient.
I'm sorry. I thought it was me.
Jeez, you GM.
Great. Now I'm triggered back in this fucking room. I'm gonna get back on that goddamn tower. They can't get me up there.
All right, let me get
Yeah.
Malakar's initiative.
Oh.
Okay, let me
sure.
get Sev's initiative.
24.
T4. Razel.
11.
Ooh,
Damn, bro.
Rolled a 3.
Raquel.
Starting off hot.
16.
16. Much better than what Hero Lab gave you, a paltry 5.
I mean, it averages, I'm sure.
Paltry.
All right, Malakar.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And
Fuck
Rats.
you,
Rats is a little bit slower. 8.
Ooh. Okay, 8. He's doing everything, so. And Jeeves.
Jeeves. I still don't have Jeeves' bonuses.
I-
But Jeeves rolled a 13.
Okay, it's a +5, so he's got an 18.
Since we have encountered these before, can we get a recap on, like, would we know what their kind of weakness and stuff is? Anything like that?
Undead.
They're not.
They are undead.
They're technically not.
No,
No,
they are not.
They are not undead.
They are not.
They give
They
off.
emit radiation.
Yes, but I don't think that you have to worry about that because at the time your spacesuit's like filtered out at the medium radiation, which is what they have. So
Yeah.
radiation is
So we
not
should be good.
an issue here. And I don't know like if there was anything else that you learned. You do know they have an ability that they used against you several times called
They can
Soul
heal
Drain.
themselves. Yeah. Ooh, mind affecting
Maybe.
Dez?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know what else you guys learned at that point.
I
but-
think he rolled really high if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, like the highest you can get.
I'll go ahead and tell you this. They have blind sense.
All right,
honor system here, guys. I'll tell you that they have blind
I
sense.
know. I legit think he. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did roll really high.
Blind sense life at 60 feet.
So
Oh, they don't
blinding him is pointless.
Well, I mean, there are things that factor into because it's not blind
Those
sight.
blind sense.
Yeah. So, but they will still be able to have the ability to detect you in some manner or
It's
fashion.
not blind sight.
All right. So it's round 1. It's Sev's turn.
Well, seeing as he's never seen these things before
Correct.
because he wasn't with the group when they fought them last. But I imagine he's still sitting up where his place is from the last combat. So he's going to use this to brace himself and do a full attack on the far left meatball.
Okay.
Stage left. You're right.
Yeah, stage left, my right.
Sev, you gotta climb that tower. It's the only way.
Yeah, Sev sees it and he's like, I could get up there, damn it. Oh, well, okay. One of those is a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one's a 22. 32 and 22 against KAC.
All right. Let's see. 32 and 22 against KAC. The 22 is a miss.
That's what I figured. But
All right, let me get out that old crit card. And this is, let's see, what this?
holy shit.
You said
Now,
this is kinetic, right?
Yes.
I'll wait till after.
All right, this is a bonus effect, so you can apply any regular effect you might have. This is called Shock and Awe. The target is staggered for 1 round.
Also, can they get knocked prone?
I don't think that they can. Let me check, because I think these guys
any
are...
legs?
critical.
Oh no,
I
staggered.
think these guys are actually... No?
Floating?
The critical effect that my gun has is knockdown. So
Okay. I mean, they had. I thought they were flying, but they don't have fly speed. They are actually standing.
Yeah, they're little tendrils.
Yeah, I
The
don't
legs.
think there's any rules on stuff like that as far as how many legs. So I'd say you can knock them down. If I'm wrong, I'm
Okay,
wrong.
well, it's knocked prone.
There's no save.
It just says knocked prone. Can I have the book?
No. I think staggered's probably more useful than.
Well, it's a
knocking.
bonus,
bonus
effect.
action.
It
Oh,
goes.
okay.
It goes along.
So
with
it would have
it.
to use its move action to stand up.
277.
Okay. I like that.
Do you want the? Do you want the damage, Chris?
Yes.
67.
67 damage. God, hell of a shot.
It was 3 12s and a 9 on 4d12
Nice.
Wow.
knockdown to see if we're looking for something for prone. Oh, you said save. That's what you asked for.
Nice shot, Sev. He's like, I don't know what this thing is, but it needs to die.
And that's my specialty. Killing.
He goes, Rats, I see a tower.
It's an.
I kind of want to climb up it again. Hold!
Hold the line.
Hold the line. It's a giant meatball.
I fought a couple of these, or I fought one of these back on Eox.
Oh, it's not Castro this time?
He stares off.
Wait. On Eox? Oh, it must have been, well, I guess before I was... Huh. There's one of these on Eox? Interesting.
There's a lot of radiation on the Eox, bro.
Well, I know I was there.
All right. Damn. Nice opening volley, and it is Malakar's turn.
Ooh.
And I think her hit points here are accurate.
Yeah. Rats isn't gonna command her to do anything. I'm just gonna have her wait with us.
Okay. So
And yes, there's no DC associated with knockdown, so it is knocked prone.
okay.
I imagine like he just shot at one of the legs, and since they're like explosive round, and it created like it blew off like one of the legs and just fell over. That's what I'm gonna go
Spurting
with.
stuff all over, all the blood.
Yeah, spurting spaghetti sauce.
Take that meat wad.
That's not the good.
Oh, meat wad! Oh no!
All right, so Malakar is essentially holding her action.
Yeah, she's just gonna chill.
Okay. It is Jeeves' turn.
I can't have another Tony situation on my hands.
You're looking out. You're looking out for her.
Yeah. Jeeves, on the other hand. Jeeves, go punch him.
Yes, Captain.
Is he? Do you have control of him? Yeah, everybody has control of him.
Oh, not with the ruler tool. Ooh, could I just have him run straight up to that one that is prone?
Yeah, I don't think he gets.
Oh, because he had run through the...
He could just phase through the wall.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Yeah, he can face the wall. I don't think I get an attack of opportunity prone. I don't remember.
Well, you're staggered too, right?
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
that's okay. All right, so no attack of opportunity. So yeah, you can run straight up to him.
Okay.
You could even
So,
charge
Jeeves,
if that gets you in range to take an attack.
Does that double your movement?
Charge is double movement, and then you just take the -2 penalty at the end of it.
Yeah, that's 55 feet straight ahead. So Rats gives him the command, and Jeeves nods, and then just turns and runs through Razel and the wall of the train.
How's that feel, Razel?
Oh, God. How does it feel to have another man inside you?
That's you, not me.
Hello.
I rolled a 17 for a hard light slam with Jeeves.
17.
I don't have his bonuses.
Oh, okay. He's got a +13, so that's a 30.
Oh, I think that
That's a
hit.
hit.
It's a hit, and he's a D4 plus something, right?
+5.
7 hard light damage.
Gotta bulk him up.
7 hard light. Okay.
When Rats had to repair him after the last time he was destroyed, he had to tone down the power usage a little bit so that he...
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. Nice moves, Jeeves. And it is the first Elikoth's turn, prone, and he's hurt bad. But all he can do at this point, because he's staggered, is stand up. So he will stand up. Blood, spaghetti sauce still spurting out of that leg that was blown off. And that is his
Attack of
turn.
opportunity.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, you don't get one for that.
It isn't.
It's just...
I thought you got one from getting up from
I
prone.
thought one of them. I think it's only 3 things, right? Casting a spell.
Yeah.
Firing from
Firing in melee
Melee.
range and standing from prone, right?
I didn't think so, but if it is, then we can go with it.
I don't think it is. But I have been known to be wrong on occasion.
No.
Whoa.
Really?
I'm sorry that you guys have to learn it now, but occasionally I am wrong.
I don't believe you. I think you're lying.
When you threaten a space and the opponent moves out of that space in any other way than a guarded step, when an opponent in a space you threaten makes a ranged attack, and when the opponent in the space threatens, cast a spell.
Okay.
All right. So he is able to stand up, no attack of opportunity, and now it is Raquel's turn.
Okay. Well, I can't cast Cosmic Eddy at the moment because we didn't rest. However, I do believe I can, for the first time, cast my Mystic, or my level 4 Mind Thrust.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it 7d10 or something like
It
that?
is 10d10.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
So,
What's
what?
just keep in mind that what color is that? Red.
Red's on the far left, yes.
That one's kind of low in health.
Yep.
So
Well, with
welcome.
the range, I mean, that's the only one that I can really get, but I still have to jump down out of this Grav-Train to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I know it's low on health, but you know what? You got to do what you
We
gotta
can
do.
take it out in one round. That'd be really advantageous.
I kind of want to keep it. So is it only staggered for 1 round?
1 round, yeah. So after Seb's turn, it's no longer staggered.
Well, we're also
Could be dead by
assuming
then.
that my 10d10 are going to be good, so... And that I'm going to hit.
10 ones. Well, it's got to roll.
Well, it's got to roll a save.
Yeah. Let's see what never can find the saves. All
Will
right,
save.
Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh, out of the box. Damn it. It was on a 20 and then went to an 8, so that's a 16.
Nope, the DC is 19.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that all goes
right.
through.
All right. Raquel jumps down out of the Grav-Train and musters all the power she can. That is going to be a 25 to hit with Mind Thrust. That's an EAC.
You don't have to
It's
roll
just
the
a-
hit.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
save.
you're
It's
right.
a save.
Well, guess what?
Roll the damage, you dingus.
So, okay, so hold on then. Is that plus 11 then to my damage?
No.
Okay, then why the hell do I have a plus 11? I don't know why that's there. Okay. Anyway, so I just cast it and say, hey, here's 57 damage right in the face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there it is. I can.
So what terrible images do you fill this creature's mind with that would horrify
It is all sunshine and lollipops. Because I assume this thing doesn't like that. So it's every happy thing that brings me joy that I'm just like shoving into its head.
Yeah, so you cast this and you see like the side of its skull like begin to bubble and it like bursts out and it's just like huge amounts of blood cover the floor and it's like staggering back and forth and you can see it's like roaring, but all you hear, you know, kind of like a muffled like but it's still staying on its feet, but it is in dire shape.
All right, I will say, because it failed its saving throw, it is fatigued for 1 round.
Okay.
I don't think that really matters, but
It's now staggered and fatigued.
yep. And its
This thing
brains
took
are coming
100.
out.
Hold on, if I'm doing my math right, I did 67 damage, then Des did 57. This thing took 134 damage plus another 7, so 141, and it's still going.
Yeah, it's and a lot of it's pretty It's a lot of vitality. Okay, so fatigue. Cannot charge.
Endurance,
-1 to
your dump
armor
stat.
and attack. Okay, cool. Got it.
In damage.
And damage. All right, nice round. And it is Razel's turn.
Okay. Well, now knowing that it has all these things have over 140 points of.
Use your eye laser.
I'm gonna use my eye laser. That's in Absalom Station right now. I'm actually gonna pull something out of my backpack. It's a little like injection. He pulls up an injection out of it. It's got like a glowing tube, and he injects himself.
Steroids?
And then, yeah, steroids, and he becomes Barry Bonds.
Mark McGuire, please.
No, and then suddenly
Small
appearing
piece.
next to him is another Razel,
What?
Oh.
What?
What?
about 2 feet away from him.
Okay.
Great, now there's 2 of them.
What is this all about?
They're the fighting.
I bought a bunch of spell amps. Oh, it's a spell
That's
called
crazy.
Displacement.
Okay.
I think that it so is move action to pull it out, standard to cast it, and that's my turn.
All right. Well, there's your second Razel with the pink dot. You can throw that whatever space you want.
I don't know. It's mechanically it's just a 50% miss.
Oh,
chance.
okay. All right. Well, bye second Razel. Nice move there. All right. So now it becomes these creatures' turns, and you see the one in the middle begins to move towards you. Let's see what they got. All right. All right, so he is able to get there, and that... Okay, so basically he moves from the back part of the room past the center console area, and he is about 15 feet from the train, and he's got Raquel in his sights. So that's with his move action. He's got a standard left, and he is going to...
He's got 15 feet reach, I assume.
He actually has slightly more than that. So
Oh my.
So he is going to
Yeah.
take one of those. He's going to hit you with one of these spiked horns.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 37 against KAC.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
All right, so he's like stumbling towards you on these massive, it's almost like 6 elephant elephant legs, thumping forward. You can feel it vibrating through the deck plating, and you look.
But they're pointed. They're pointed instead of the flat that actual elephants have.
Yeah, and he leads with his head, and you see as he's coming in towards you, he's wearing this almost like armor on the top of his head and around the sides, and he's got some chains wrapped around those tentacles.
This is terrifying.
So that's 26 points of piercing damage as he just rams into you with that massive horn.
You're fine. You're fine.
I feel like I do get kind of shoved back almost into the grav-train, and just with... I mean, that was a hard blow. But
Oh,
I guess I deserved it.
make that 27. It was on the other guy who was...
Oh, wow. What was it before? What did you say before?
It was 26. It's just
Just
one
add
more.
one. Just add one.
All right.
All right, now it is the next Elikoth's turn, and I don't think they can get in range of anybody, so we're just going to go ahead and get them moving. Okay, so this one moves up right next to his buddy, and that's a double move. That's all that he can do. So yeah, you just see these huge creatures. I mean, these things are 50 feet tall, come stomping in towards you, looming over everybody. They're 40 feet taller than the top of this train, looking down on you, and they have this menacing look in their eyes, and you kind of get the feeling that they are very, very hungry, as they're licking their lips. And it is Rat's turn.
Bro.
Chris, I see one of those crane loader arms on the bay when we got into this ship. Mm-hmm. Do I know where the controls for that would be?
They are located right on the crane itself.
On the crane itself.
So yeah, you run up to the base of the crane, and there would be the terminals there for you.
Okay. Is that connected, like, by rails like the other one was? Like, it can move around the entire room?
No, this one
Or
is
is it-
stationary. So
Okay.
it does have a certain amount of range, which you could determine, like, once you got there.
Yeah. I wasn't very effective with the crane arm last time. I was just trying to see if that would be an option for anybody else. Rats is going to pull out his... I have one more question, actually. How tall are these ceilings in this room?
60 feet.
60.
So they're near the top of this thing.
Whew. That's rough. Okay. I am going to pull out my malediction Hailstorm Class 0 pistol. As Rats kicks on his jetpack and rises into the air. He yells down to everybody,
We gotta spread out.
so he just goes up, just straight up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot at the red boy. Try and take him out. Probably not.
I believe in you.
Come on. That's a 30.
That's
A modified 30.
that modified 30 will hit.
I just didn't want you to think I rolled a natural 30.
Oh, yeah, I have a 30-sided die here, so I know it's possible.
Oh, that's how
It's
you
what
do
I
it so
use,
hard.
yeah. I didn't tell you that? I was using the modified rules for the game.
So you cheat.
It's some modified rules.
This is gonna be
The rules that I modified.
it's gonna be 11 cold damage.
11 cold damage, and this is on the red guy. Find him in the list. He is staggered
question.
and fatigued. You said 11 cold damage?
Yes.
All right. You see the last few bit of drops of blood eking out of this poor thing's head begin to freeze, and it does not look
I
like
have a
it's doing
question.
very well at all. Damn.
What's your question, bud?
If these were like Uber versions of those guys, would there be like a check we would have to roll? I assume. Like the one we fought before was a level 5 or whatever, CR 5, and then these ones could be like a CR or something else.
I think these are pretty similar. I think these are the same CR, actually. Yeah,
okay.
so
It's
never
just
mind.
that there's 3 of them now
Yeah.
instead of 1 of them.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just curious.
that's a good question. Okay, we suck.
All right, whose turn is
All
it?
right, so we let's see, was that? Make sure I got everybody. Okay, so Rats activated the jetpack. Is in the air, and it is round 2, and it's Seb's turn.
Okay.
Can you get a natural 20 again, please?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, just keep.
I don't really want to stay here
because
because I can. If I shoot from here, I'll get. I think they can
You have
hit
cover.
me. They can still hit me, can't they?
They have 15 at least.
If there's any cover, they can't make a reaction or attack of opportunity.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then I will 100% stay where I am.
Unless there's a different rule for Starfinder. I should probably look.
No, there's
Well, the fact
attack.
that they're gargantuan might have an effect on that.
Then
I do like that ruling. Okay,
I don't. Seb's gonna be like,
Hey, Rat, you handle the one in the back. I can try to pester these 2 in the front. We'll try to take them out one by one.
so he's gonna set his sights on the blue. That's like directly in front of him. He's gonna do another full attack because I don't get to do that very often. Does a 26 and 28 KC hit?
yeah, it's a hit.
They both hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that is for a total of 63 damage.
Okay,
All right.
that's blue ski.
So like, yeah, so he sees them move up, and now like, the blue's kind of like he could probably hit red, but he knows that like the back one is obviously in dire straits. So he moves his target to like the the more immediate threat, and seeing as that one just attacked Raquel, if he can try to put that down to try to give her some breathing room, that's what he's going to try to do. So he could just, again, the gun is like basically just a giant like light machine gun or something. So I imagine it has like a belt of like a belt fed magazine, so he just can just shoot as much as he can.
Okay. What was the total on the damage?
63.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 2d12 plus 12 or something.
All right, and
Plus
and I
11.
mean, both of these shots that Sev has taken have been just massive damage. I mean, you like significantly damaged like the outer
I've
skin
done
of these things.
131 damage.
Yeah, I just want you to understand like how much. I mean, you almost took him down like half with that shot. So
Yeah, I figured. Yes,
all right.
Kevin.
In the book, page 254, if you have cover relative to an enemy, it can't make an attack of opportunity against you.
Good to know.
Confirmed.
All right. Thank you to Kevin for always checking the rules for us. That's Kevin. He's the rules lawyer. I don't know.
He's just the guy who catches our
retired.
He
mistakes.
retired. Oh, so don't call 444 for the rules. All right.
Oh,
it's
God.
Malakar's turn. She's going to hang back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is Jeeves' turn, standing at the base of this creature, looking up, towering 45 feet over his head. And this thing is like
Jeeves is just
stumbling
gonna-
back and forth. It looks like it is just very woozy.
I feel like every time Jeeves goes back to resting, he's doing that pose and like the token on him where he's got his arms behind his back, like
Right.
just like very regal. And then
He punches something and then he immediately just returns to like what do they call that? They call that something. It's like a military pose.
It's at rest, at ease.
Is that what I thought?
Yep,
I thought it
that's
had like
what it- yeah,
another.
It was the same thing in marching band.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So then he goes from that position to just doing like a Hail Mary anime punch
Okay.
into this
One punch.
into this fucking thing's tentacle legs. Ooh, that's a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Reroll the roll. If it's a hit, it's a crit.
Yeah, for real. Can we get one of those, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
No,
could
it's-
I gift him my
It's a
the?
one.
Oh no, wait, that was in the other game. Never mind.
You're mixing the two games, Des.
I am.
You can't do that.
All right, hold on. So this creature is no longer staggered. I forget what the fatigue came from. Was that...
That was Dez's.
That was Des.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how long does that
So
last?
until her turn.
One round.
Around- okay, but he would still be fatigued at this time. Okay, so let's see what do we got here. Guess that would be. I always forget if he's considered. His attacks are always against EAC, so that I would think that would be energy.
Your weapon flies off in a random direction.
Okay, I don't see. This doesn't make any sense. It,
Of course
it
it
really. Well, it's. I think his attacks are always against EAC, but the kinetic one is the one that makes more sense. Because there's...
Well, he deals bludgeoning damage, so
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the other one just doesn't fit at all, so I'm going to go with
Yeah, whatever fits.
kinetic, and it really doesn't matter. Okay, it's called I Bit My Tug. You take
He doesn't have
1 point of damage, and you can't speak intelligibly until healed.
Oh god.
okay.
Oh, poor Jeeves. And I don't...
It just sounds like static when he tries to talk now.
He tries to say, "What next, master or captain?" And he's like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah."
Master. Whoa.
A boobily doo boo.
So he's speaking Simlish.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if like he's like throwing all the power into this punch, and as like the hard light energy begins to coalesce around his fist, he like lets down his defenses slightly, and the radiation begins to like affect his programming slightly, and so it just kind of like get.
It just like he's shorts for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, now it's this Elikoth's turn, and they're not very intelligent, and he's going to try to slam this guy. So, let's see if he hits. Yeah, that's a 36, and he's going to try to soul drain this guy. Or no, he's going to try to gore.
Can he?
Well,
That's
he
everything?
does 25 points of damage, but just swings his horns like right through. And as he's like doing this, he's like balancing back and forth because he's very woozy, lost a lot of blood, and it's almost like he swings down accidentally, even though he's trying to hit Jeeves, and the horns pass right through his holographic frame, and then this creature's head like comes straight back up, and he's like looking up at the sky, trying to regain his balance as he's lost so much blood. And it's Raquel's turn. You are standing with your back against the train, 10 foot looming over your head, and you have two of these 50-foot tall creatures staring down at you, chomping at the bit.
Des, I recommend hold your action till after Razel goes.
Okay.
So, you want to hear my reasoning?
Sure.
So, what I'm going to do, since I have displacement, which means I'm harder to hit, I'm going to move up and take their attacks of opportunity. And then that gives you a chance to get out of there. Okay? So, in character, Razel's like... I forgot your name.
Raquel. You're like, Des.
Raquel, hold up!
And then, like, as you, like, hold your action, he's gonna climb over the thing and says, "Get ready to get out," or not get ready to get out, but like,
Get ready to
Retreat.
retreat.
Did you
Get
bite
out of the way.
Did you bite your tongue instead of Jeeves?
no, that's just me not being able
It's
to
that
talk.
empathic ability he has.
So,
Okay. Yeah, I do what he says. Like, she trusts that he has more experience in this than her, so she waits.
so climbing over this thing is just takes 10 movement. It's not like another action. Over
Yeah,
this
it's
wall
just
here.
I just count it as difficult terrain.
All right. Well, so that's his move action, and go ahead and give me those attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So let's see. The first
Chris
one.
is like, they wait.
Yeah. Wait.
And don't forget, there's a 50% mischance.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and resolve green first. Just going to take a standard attack with his gore ability. Okay, that is 34 against KAC. And then it's a 50% mischance?
Yes.
Does that hit, though, 34 KAC?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
I think it just hits with your mobility, right?
35 KC with
Okay.
mobility.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so attack of opportunity miss. Now, the other one is going to do its soul drain attack for its attack of opportunity. As a standard action, an Elkoth can make an attack with its trunks against the KAC of a single living or undead target within its reach. So it is going to take one of those trunks and try to just jam this thing into your body.
Wouldn't be the first time for Razel, am I right?
Can I...
Gotti.
Well, I was gonna say, are we allowing tokens to help with, like, any kind of saves?
You could do saves, or you can give me... What were we doing? Like a -5 to my rolls?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use one of my tokens to do that.
Okay.
Since he's helping me out by not getting attacked.
Complain. I'm not going to say no.
Okay, so with the token, that is a miss. So, yeah, this thing's like starting to... It's bleeding really bad, too, and it's just having a hard time focusing on you and goes right over your head as you run through
This
its
is
trunks.
the green one? Is that green, yellow, orange? What is that?
Which one?
Blue.
The one in front of... That's green. This one's blue.
That's the one that attacked me second?
Yes.
The one... Yes.
Okay. All right, and then he moves up, and between these two boys, and as a swift action, activates his frenzied fighting. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see how long it lasts. That is 4 rounds. And then, with his standard action, he is going to claw. That is 26 against KAC against the green guy.
Okay, that
I
is
think that math is
a hit.
all right. That yes, give me
Kevin's hitting again, so he's gonna be excited.
36 slashing, if that matters.
36 slashing. Yeah, and just remember, like, even as tall as Razel is, you're swiping at his trunks. So describe what you're doing as though you're...
So he climbs over this thing, runs into these guys that have reach of 20. He dodges the first one, dodges the second one, and then goes in and claws, like, slaps at the front trunk of this one that's that you said it looked like it was injured already.
The one to the south was injured. The one to the east was not injured.
Well, yeah, he just slaps at it, but of course he has claws in his hand, or yeah, on his hand, I should say. So he does 36 points of damage.
Don't chip a claw, Razel.
Yeah, and
Not
this is like tough, thick hide on these things, but you dig those claws deep and just rip off a huge chunk of flesh, muscle, and you can see like veins pulsing beneath where you've scratched off its skin. And now it is the Elikoth just to your south's turn, and it's going to do again. It's going to attempt a soul drain.
Oh, I also want to say that Razel's like, "Argh!"
Just like completely
'Cause he's
wild at
frenzied
this
fighting.
point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe I can do this
Chris Berman.
as a...
And I thought he was angry when there was only one of him.
So he's actually going to full attack. One of the attacks is just going to be a gore. The other one's going to be the soul drain. So
Which one is this?
the one to the south.
Okay.
Blue guy.
So first attack with the soul drain, it's going to be a miss with a 7. And the second one with just the gore.
Well,
What's that?
I would still, because my AC is lower because of my frenzied fighting, and I don't have mobility.
29. Okay.
Miss.
And the second one is
What?
is a 30.
That is my
Oh.
KC currently.
Don't you still have mischance?
50% miss chance, please.
All right, so 50 and below is a miss. Anything above is a hit.
Yep.
49 or 51.
43, so it's a miss.
Oh, all right.
Miss. So he slaps at this thing, this like other version of myself that's like 2 feet to the left.
Yeah, and I like to think, like, these are like single attacks, but I like to think as those single attacks are coming down, the other legs, kind of like a dance, are coming up and just like whipping around over your head, constantly like setting you on edge that you could be hit at any moment.
Ugh, that's creepy.
Yeah, for real.
All right, now it's the second Elikoth's turn, the one to your east. It's going to take a single attack, and it is going to attempt to gore you. 30. Okay.
Exactly.
So here... Oh, wait. Mischance?
32.
Yep, miss chance, please.
It's a 52, so that is a hit.
I said 32.
Damn.
I was one day from retirement.
Razel,
bum.
look out for the spaghetti legs.
All right, that is 34 points of piercing damage as its horns come down and just go right into your shoulder.
Your force field thing's up.
No, I haven't turned it on. It's a standard action. I turn it on.
And you can see these things are just like, not foaming at the mouth, but like really salivating. They seem like they are just waiting to just gobble you up. And it's Rat's turn.
Gobble me, swallow me.
Rats. Rats is going to
Jesus.
take a full attack on the red boy. from where he's at.
Bad boy.
I'm going to do my unicorn dice as my first attack. So it was a 27 and a 22.
Those are both hits.
Hell yeah.
Probably dead now.
12
Okay.
on the first one. And 15 on the second one.
All right. Tell me what happens when you blow this thing's body apart.
Rats is like, he's jetpacked at the moment, so he's up in the air. He's like almost eye level with this meatball across the room, and I think he has two well placed shots. He just plugs this thing in two of its eyes. I don't know how many eyes it has.
Yeah, I think it has. Let me see here.
Too many.
No, I think it only has 2 eyes. That's its terrible, like,
Picture
grinny mouth. I think.
Picture looks like it's got like 5.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but I think that's like its mouth. I don't know, but yeah. So you hit it right in the eyes, and it stumbles like back and forth and begins falling towards Jeeves. And as it like hits the ground, Jeeves' head's like disappears into the body of this thing.
He's like, well, I didn't want to see the inside of that.
He goes, Flarba Garba Narbar.
You think they smell bad on the outside?
Okay, so now it is Raquel's turn. One of these massive creatures says, you feel like the deck plating vibrate as this, like, it's got to be like 20, 30 tons creature hits the deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, in order to get out of this, they can't take any attacks of opportunity against me, right?
No.
Okay.
Correct.
So, hearing all of her teammates say, hey, we need to spread out, like, we need to focus on different targets, and then saying that one is now deceased, she runs back. Oh, man. I still want to be within range. Okay, she just pretty much steps back out of the, like 10 feet out of the range of attacks of opportunity from the blue guy. And she decides to go ahead and throw all of her energy into Mind Thrust again against him. I'm probably going to use all of my level 4 spells, but you know what? It is what it is. So I need that saving throw.
Okay, and you're going after blue or green?
We're going to go blue at this time. I'm just trying to, like, help whittle down, and then other people can finish them off.
That's a nat 20 on the save.
Okay.
Rip.
So, that'll be will for half. Half of 49, that's what, 24, because we round down.
You round down.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
And that was blue.
Yep. That was 24 points of damage.
All right, and you see this thing like recoil in horror at rainbows and roses and flowers, and it lets out this rumble as it throws its head back.
It purrs at you like a cat.
Oh man, I hope that wasn't like a call for more recruitments.
Sound can't travel.
All right, and it is now round 3, and Seth, you are.
You already
first
know
act.
what time it is. Another full attack on blue.
It's X-Gen full attack time.
Yeah, just because I feel like it's just a big target, and it's... And I guess he can feel like the vibration of the other one falling in the back, so he knows that Rats took care of that one.
Hey, it could have been Jeeves.
Rats took care of that one.
Jeeves.
Well, Chris, I think both these hit with a 29 and a 30 KC.
Yep.
For a total of 45 damage.
45 on Blue Skis.
Yeah, so he's honestly the way I imagine him doing this, he's just holding the trigger down, like not in the mechanical sense of automatic, but he's just holding it down because it's almost. I feel like it's impossible to miss with how big these things are where he is.
Yeah.
Like he has this like knee dug into the seat back to give himself even more of to compensate for recoil for every shot.
Yeah. I mean, these things are just hitting the broadside of the barn, and you're just laying into knowing that you don't have to worry so much about being precise here at this point. I wonder if it's like kind of going against like all of your training. It's
going against his instinct, like to aim for like a center mass. For like longer ranges or what have you, but I feel like also since these are like explosive rounds, every shot hits. I like to imagine a little bit of like embers come off of the impact points.
Okay, so two major hits. This thing looks terribly in horrible condition, and it is Jeeves' turn. You can't even see, like Jeeves can't even like really see, but he is unfazed by this being crushed by this creature, and that's more for flavor. So I'll let you. Kind of, he can see where to go next.
Okay. Jeeves is just going to run up to Blue.
Okay.
So he just comes phasing out of this thing's corpse.
Okay.
Like, running, he gets up there, he does his little behind the back resting pose. And then he goes to throw a haymaker as his fist like starts to it almost looks pixelated with like the hard light forming around the knuckles.
Is this creature flankable?
Yeah, we'll say it's flanked.
What's the Jeeves bonus?
13.
On a
Plus
punch?
13.
So that's going to be a 22.
22, and that's against EAC. Always with Jeeves, that's a hit. Barely.
Wow, I think that's all because of that flanking bonus. That's 9 damage.
Ooh, that's max.
Max Jeeve damage.
All right, laying that hard light punch into him. I want to think like maybe some of the charged particles go through and like maybe burn the skin a little bit. And it is now Razel's turn. You're standing toe to toe with two of these things. One of them is like on its last leg, probably, literally.
Which one is
this would
that?
be the one to the
Blue.
south. Yes.
All right. So, move action. I'm going to activate an ability called Adaptive Fighting, which I'm going to choose Cleave.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to gain the benefits of Cleave for the next minute.
I like Cleave. Cleave. It always seems like it's very situational, so it's nice when you get to use it.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the Adaptive Fighting instead of taking a full feat for it.
I feel like we're really getting to see a lot of Razel's capabilities in this fight.
Finally!
Because so many times it's like, okay, Razel, it's your turn. I guess I punch it.
Yeah. As a standard action, you can make a single melee attack against a foe within reach. If you hit, you deal damage normally and can make an additional melee attack using your full base attack bonus. Using your full base attack bonus against a foe that is adjacent to the first, also within reach. I do have a -2 to my ACs. That's going to suck, but I'll deal with that when the time comes. All right, let's hit this boy. I'm going to hit Blue first, Chris.
Okay.
Hey, remember that flank bonus.
Oh, this is a hit then. 100%. 36.
Yup.
And that'll be 32 points of slashing damage.
All right, so you swipe at one of its trunks and take it out, and it like just drops straight down to the ground and explodes in a pile of viscera and goo.
And then on to the next. Not good. 23 against KAC.
23 KAC. That's a miss.
Yeah. I rolled a 6 on the die. Bummer.
There's all that guts and viscera flying in your way. All right, but you took one down. There's one standing. It has been injured as well. And it is now, let's see, let me remove this guy from stage. And we have one remaining Ellicott. So it is going to attempt to gore Razel. And I will have it full attack. So first attack is going to be... That's going to be a 36 against your KC.
Mm-hmm. Mischance, please.
How long does that last?
10 rounds. I am on round...
3, 2.
What round is this? 4?
3.
3. I have 8 rounds left.
All right, I got a 98 on the
Damn.
percentage die. Okay, that's 18 points of piercing damage. And second attack. That's going to be a miss. Roll a 4 on the die.
You gotta say it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it's gonna be like a 21.
Oh, it's only a 21?
Yeah.
I thought you rolled a 7 and got a 30.
They got a really high, but I think one of them was like the one that was staggered and fatigued earlier.
Oh.
And plus, I'm full attacking now, so I rolled a 4 on the die, so it's essentially a 0.
Okay.
Okay, so one big swing, another big miss, and it is Rat's turn. You're up in the air looking at these things.
It's Rat's turn now. I am going to... I really want to do something cool, but, like... I think it's just in my best interest to keep firing. So, up in the air, jetpack burning away some charges. He's gonna full attack the green Ellicott. Rats. Let's see here. That is a 23 and a 28.
Both against EAC?
Both against EAC.
That is a hit. Both of them.
That is 12 on the first hit. And 16 on the second hit.
Okay, what are you firing again?
This is my Hailstorm Class 0 pistol.
Okay. So, imparting some of these freezing shots to this creature. And you said you're 50 feet up in the air, so eye to eye with it?
30 feet.
30 feet, okay. Alright, it is now Raquel's turn. You see these bolts going across overhead, way up in the air from Rats.
If I move 10 feet to the east, am I going to be a target, or is that not covering that square enough?
No,
You would have cover,
you feel like
so
you're-
there's no attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel like you're out of range.
All right, so yeah, she feels like she might have it in her to cast Mind Thrust again. So she runs over to the east 10 feet, targets this last guy, and just puts all of her energy into it. So that's
We'll
saving
save.
throw. Please don't, don't save.
Yeah, I think I got it with a 22.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. So for half. Ooh, half of 68 is 34.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Again, this thing's just getting its intelligent mind pummeled, or its somewhat primitive mind. But the important thing, it has a mind. Do you say anything at all?
Oh God.
Do any of the hand gestures that Rats?
I do like some Scarlet Witch type hand gestures when I'm doing this. But I like throw my arms out as wide as I can and bring them together as I cast it. What the hell do I say? I'm like,
I knew my spells would come in handy at some point.
like I'm just so happy that like there's something I can affect. So I'm putting all of my energy into it. I'm not trash talking. I'm like,
Wait.
Enjoy this.
You want to keep it alive? You want to keep it alive just so you can actually be useful with these spells?
I'm like, can you influence this guy and he can be our next teammate? Look at our rats over there.
Oh.
All right, it's round 4, and Sev is up.
Holy crap. We did a lot for
let's keep-
4 rounds, by the way.
Let's keep it with tradition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's worked out so far, I think, right? You know? I think I've almost done 200 damage. So, Chris, let's see how this works. Whoops, I clicked the wrong weapon because I'm an idiot. Alright, again, another full attack with the X gun, advanced X-Gen gun, not X gun. So that's going to be a 23 and a 29.
All right, 29 is a hit. The other's a miss.
Okay, so that's 26 points of damage.
Okay, 26 points of damage, just laying into it. And it is now Jeeves' turn.
Yeah, Jeeves is just gonna run up and throw a punch.
Does it try to take an attack of opportunity?
It does not.
I mean, I'm not going to make him do that.
So that's a 21 against against EAC. Sorry.
That is a miss.
Yarp.
And Jeeves is still trying to like communicate, but nothing is coming out. All right, Razel, it is your turn. You are standing toe to toe with this huge creature, last one on the battlefield. You are frenzied and enraged.
I full attack.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on, kill me.
Those aren't great. I don't like those rolls. Oh no, I'm sorry. I Soldier's Onslaught, which is 3 attacks. I forgot about that.
Oh, there you go.
Real convenient.
Yeah. Just
Three
write that down.
ones.
17,
Miss.
20,
Miss.
and 20.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Razel, what's going through your mind? What happened?
He's so angry. The blood in his eyes is like
It's clouding his
you
vision.
can't see. Yeah, he's shaking his head so much.
All right, yeah, you're just swiping away and not connecting. And it's now the Elikoth's turn. And it's just something that you may not expect. It begins to move away.
Attack.
Seems to be...
How does it
Yeah.
do that?
So it begins to move away, and anybody, I guess Jeeves and Razel could take an attack of opportunity if they wish.
Oh god, it rolled off of a 2.
Oh, I lost Jeeves.
30 against KAC.
That is a hit.
Could do that earlier.
I also
I know,
got a
right?
30.
That is a hit.
29 slashing.
I was going to say 29.
Slashing, what did Jeeves do?
Max damage 9.
Ooh, 38 damage.
He had something to make up for blast round.
You guys double team this creature. Tell me what happens as you kill it.
Oh, nice.
Jesus. Took us.
Oh man, I was going to use an ability. Razel misses 3 times, and then he's like, and then it tries to get away. He's like, "No, you don't," and slaps it in the butt.
And then Jeeves.
And then
Jeeves
like,
is like, blah blah barbarda.
but it's coming towards him, so he just makes his fist go solid for a second as it runs through him.
He doesn't even put in the effort. He's just like, you do all the work.
And this creature falls and shakes the entire deck plating. And we'll see you next week.
All right.
I did so many things. Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the show, and it's this time that we want to thank our wonderful patrons, Rennis Tora, Cody Rutherford, Adam Wendell, Ultrawave 7, Mary Geiselink, and iPosk. Thank you for helping us to keep this going, and if you are not one of our patrons, well, it's very easy to become one, and you can hear your name right here, so just go to adventureawaitspod.com and you can find a link to our Patreon page and jump on in, get in the game, and you can hear our other show that is Patreon only. So thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.